You're in your 40s and opening up your skincare cupboard and wondering what you need? Well, today I'm here to chat with you all about it. Now, most of us, as you're hitting your journey through life, you're going through your decades, your 20s, your 30s, and then the 40s kind of sneak up on us, and we might start to see some visible changes in our skin. Some might be a little bit more obvious than others. You might notice those expression lines might stick around a little bit more. We might see a little bit of evidence of some dark spots on our skin from, our environmental exposure, and it can start to catch up, and we may need to start introducing key components into our home care routine. And you may be flexible here, whether you're just entering in the decade of 40s or maybe you're in the tail end of your 40s, getting into your 50s. So how can we start building a routine that's going to be able to get you there and get your skin in really good tip-top shape? So as you go through that aging process, the skin's supposed to be healthy, strong, it's going to have vibrance, it's going to be smooth, and it's going to have that hydration that we really love, giving us that spongy, plump appearance. So in addition to your extra pieces that you might be doing with your esthetician or when you're at the spa, what could you be doing at home? Is there some key things we want to be including it into our home care routine, or things like reaching out for real deep hydrating products, so things with high hydration levels in it. We also might be considering, hey, maybe it's time to uptake a bit our exfoliation step that we're doing at home. So we might need to start considering what different acids to apply to our skin. We also might be thinking about, okay, what about the stuff that we put on, leave in, get all the hard work done? We might be to start looking at things like peptides, right? So we want to be considering, do we have any of that in our home care routine? And of course, you'll hear me say this every single time, one of the best defenders you have is SPF. So we want to be considering looking at an all mineral SPF so we can help bounce that stuff right off the skin and protect everything that is underneath. So I've just pulled a couple of products out here for you today. So get your pen and your paper ready, and you can make a list, and maybe you already have some of these products at home and then you're just looking to add to the routine, or maybe you're looking to start fresh and you need some great starting places when it comes to building your products at home. So I've pulled out here a nice variety. I'll move at a relatively smooth pace for you, but of course you can reach out to us anytime and we're happy to give you some direction on more details. So I've grabbed here first a Firm Skin Cleanser. I like this one because it's very creamy. It has it's creamy but has a medium weight to it. So if you're oily, normal, or all the way to the dry end of the spectrum in your skin, hey, this is totally fine. And it's going to be leaving the skin nice and plump and hydrated afterwards. So a really good place to begin when you're cleansing your skin. Then generally after we cleanse the skin, you want to go and put some toner on the skin that gets everything ready for you. And one of my top choices to share with you is our beautiful Neroli Age Corrective Hydrating Mist. I always lovingly call this taking a trip to Hawaii. It's Hawaii in a bottle, or vacation in a bottle. And you can see that it has a little bit more of a cloudy effect to it. So that usually tells me it's going to stick a little bit more. It's going to give me more moisturization to the skin. So again, not a stringent effect, not going to leave the skin drying, but it's definitely going to make the skin flexible and soft before I go ahead and put on any other products. Now, I got a tip for you. If you plan to exfoliate, then you could just go from cleanse to exfoliation. Okay, so that's just a good little tip. If you're not going to be exfoliating, do your toner right after you cleanse. So for the exfoliant, we do have different versions of it. You have physical exfoliants that you can pop right into your cleanser. You could even choose a multi-action cleanser that has exfoliation in it. But for me personally, my recommendation for all of you who are thinking about this 40-year-old market is I would have a standalone product that you could implement into your routine a couple times a week. And for this, I've pulled out our gorgeous Firm Skin Acai Exfoliating Peel. So it comes in this tube, and inside is this lovely little piece here and some cotton rounds. So everything is there for you to use. And this is basically the pump white leave. So it'll act almost like you're putting a toner on your skin with a cotton round. I like them, super convenient, but this guy is gonna take you just a little extra further when it comes to that deeper exfoliation that you need, because as we get older, the natural process of our skin lifting off its dead skin cells is gonna slow down. So just think of exfoliation as a way to speed it up and catch it up to where it was when you were younger. So that is primarily the main reason why we want to get a little bit deeper here. So use this type of exfoliant 1 to 3 times a week. My preference is a couple times a week. So if you're gonna do this, go right into your masking. So you can put a mask right afterwards. And today, which one do we have here? Oh, we have the A-Greens Phyto Mask Hot. Well, if you go back in time and look at some of the other In the Mix videos, you will know that I am addicted and love spicy products. So if you are gonna reach for the A-Greens Phyto Mask Hot version, be ready that your skin is gonna have great warmth to it and it's gonna leave a rosy glow behind. So just a heads up there. But I will share, we have 2 versions of this guy. Hot version and a not hot version. So if you're a little bit shy of the spice, no problem. Reach for the A-Greens Phyto Mask, the regs without the little hot chili pepper in there. So that is my choice. I like this because it's a gel-based mask, and I prefer gels mainly when it's the warmer months. So if it's like summertime and I want to have something nice, lightweight, or if you tend to be more on the oily side, gel masks tend to settle into the skin better and can make the skin a little bit more mattified in the end. You can also go for a cream-based mask. I don't have one here with me today, but think of like the bamboo mask that we have. That will be a very nice cream-based mask that's going to give you that little extra uptake that you're looking for. So if you're exfoliating, good idea to mask right afterwards because you're going to optimize the care and the treatment that it's going to provide. Once you remove your mask, after 10 minutes or so, works totally fine. Keep the skin, like pat dry it so it's nice and dry, and then you're ready to do everything you're gonna leave on. Okay, so at this point we've put things on, taken it off, put things on, taken it off. Now you wanna leave everything onto the skin. We wanna follow the steps of going with a serum. You could use a concentrate, so it's more of a creamier based serum. You want to choose an effective moisturizer, and I'm talking about you might want to choose a moisturizer for your daytime, and I really do recommend, and I strongly actually recommend, a night cream in this decade forward, okay? Because we need that extra deep care while we're sleeping. So I'm gonna first start with the serum selection. So we have a serum here, is our Citrus and Kale Potent C&E serum. You need C&E. It is so valuable. You will never turn back once you start using a vitamin C serum. This one is super lightweight, so if you like to use many serums, I would start with this one first, and then you can apply any of your other favorites from Eminence afterwards. So that is a tip there for you. After I do my serums, is one of my, personally, for me, there's really no rules around this. I like to use my eye cream after I put my serums on, and some of you might like to put your eye cream on after you moisturizer. Totally fine. This is just my personal preference, and I want to grab effective, really more rich, deeply moisturizing, and give me the benefit of a tight and lifted finish at the end. And I would go with my Marine Flower Peptide Eye Cream. Remember that little keyword I told you earlier? So I really want to make sure that I'm getting that deep moisture around my eye area, because we tend to lose a lot of moisture around our eyes as we age. And remember, first signs of it, those fabulous little crow's feet that we get in those lines. So you want to do what you can to fight those off. You can also go for a lighter texture eye cream as well. So whichever one is going to benefit you and which one you feel most comfortable with. My personal choice, a little richer. Then we can go with some target care. So remember, right now I just have my serum on my skin, and now I'm going with my more target places like my eyes. I can also go with a line filler, so I can get in there and work a little harder on those places that might have expression that's sticking around. So I want to give it a little extra pick-me-up. So this one is our beautiful Hibiscus Instant Line Filler. Really nice product if you haven't had a chance to try something that's more specially targeted to the areas. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. Super light, super silky, and absorbs nice and quick. Then when we go with I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my daytime moisturizer for you. Is I'm going to grab an SPF. It's an all mineral SPF 40, and there's our Lilikoi Daily Defense SPF here. We have a few for you to choose from. Absolutely, they're all mineral, all fantastic, but just note that I'm just going to choose this one today as our selection for daytime. And because I also like to wear a little bit of makeup, it's like one of my personal favorite ones to use because it's easy to apply makeup afterwards. And for nighttime, you're going to hear the magic word yet again, the Marine Flower Peptide Night Cream. This one in particular though, it's not super heavy. So if you're not a fan of really rich, weighted moisturizers, this is the one for you. It has a beautiful finish. It is super silky when you apply it. You will feel moisturized and deeply hydrated, but because it's not super heavy cream, it's gonna lay on the skin nice and light. So really great piece here, and look at that beautiful color. It just makes you feel like you're going to the beach anyways. You can sense a theme here. You can sense a theme of going a bit on a holiday, and if you really think about your routines, they are like taking a little mini vacation every day just for you and your skin so that you can, you know, get on with the day and wake up in the morning feeling amazing and starting your day feeling amazing. I really hope these tips and a little bit of design for you and how you can approach your home care routine, specifically if you're sitting in that decade of 40, whether you're at the beginning of it or near the end, these are all products that you're really going to benefit from, and you're really going to see some fantastic results. So hope you all enjoy that. I can't wait to see you next time. I'm Natalie with Eminence Organic Skincare, and as always, if you want to see more of this, don't forget to hit the bell, subscribe, and catch you on the next round. Take care and bye-bye for now.